So there's this one show I saw a while back called the Tatami Galaxy. It's this sort of psychological anime about a university student joining a new club each episode for a specific goal, only for time to rewind itself in the end. It's really surreal and sometimes hard to comprehend, but I do totally recommend checking it out. I looked up more info on the director of the series, and I've come to really respect his work. His name is Masaki Yuasa, and he directed several things over the years, which include this really good movie called Mind Game, that trippy as hell Adventure Time episode, and the Devilman Crybaby show on Netflix. He has this very loose and kind of cartoony style that really makes his stuff stand out against the sea of Ghibli clones and average anime, in general. So I was intrigued to discover he made a new movie that uses the same characters from Tatami Galaxy, but in a new, unrelated storyline, under the name The Night is Short, Walk On, Girl. The most basic way to describe the premise is that an irrepressibly cheerful girl spends an entire night walking around a college campus, meeting new people, and consuming large quantities of alcohol without feeling remotely drunk. While at the same time, this guy who's madly in love with her tries to confess his feelings, but certain contrivances get in the way. Now hearing that just sounds like the description to any generic rom-com thing, a genre I never really cared much about. But The Night is Short is seriously some of the most fun I've had in a theater this year. There are two big factors at play here to the movie's advantage, one of which is, unsurprisingly, the direction. The same crew of people who worked on Tatami Galaxy returned for this, and it keeps its unique visual style. The plain white, near simplistic character designs add a nice contrast to the mostly darkly lit backgrounds with lots of nice surreal touches in the movement and presentation. And the other big thing that stands out about it is the fact that it is weird as hell. You expect something to happen in a predictable way, but then it goes a completely different direction. Like, there's a character who's established as wearing one pair of underwear for a long time, and the reason why is so strange, and the payoff of it is hysterical. The humor and pacing of this film, as well as its positive energy, especially from the lead, just kept me consistently entertained and smiling throughout. Now, one thing that I was worried about before seeing it is if I would be able to keep up with the subtitles. I know that sounds really stupid, but if there's something I should say about the show this was based off of, it has some of the most insanely fast text to keep up with. Like, I'm gonna play you a clip from the first episode, and I want you to see if you could focus on the subtitles, the other text in the scene, and the visuals, all without pausing or rewinding.
高野川と鴨川に挟まれた三角地帯に位置する下鴨神社。京都に由緒正しき神社は山ほどあれど、中でも下鴨神社は平安以前から存在する屈指の大神社である。縁結びをはじめ様々なご神徳を得るべく年間多くの参拝客が訪れるが、その界隈に夜な夜なある屋台ラーメンが出没することはあまり知られていない。なお猫ラーメンといい、猫で出汁を取っているという噂のラーメンであるが、真偽のほどは定かでない。しかしその味は無類である。
Wasn't that just damn easy? Watching the show for the first time, it was pretty daunting, but you get surprisingly used to it as it goes on. Luckily, the movie does not have that problem, as I was able to keep up with both the text and what was going on visually. You don't have to see the show in order to see the movie. I could easily recommend this to someone who hasn't seen the show, although admittedly, they might be a little confused in some places. Like, for example, on the show, the main guy has this inner character who's a cowboy meant to represent libido or lust. That's made pretty clear in the show, while here, when the cowboy appears, I'm able to understand it because I'm familiar with it, but it'll probably feel really random to the uninitiated. There are other references to the show scattered throughout as well, but they move quick enough or work within the context that it shouldn't matter as much. I had a great time at this. It was a lot of fun. I would say check it out at the theater, but this was only released as a 2-day Fathom event, so I guess you'll have to wait for it to come out on Blu-ray. So in which case, see it then. 8 out of 10.